You are going to die. No, that's not a threat. But let me ask you something. If you got hit by a bus tomorrow and didn't survive, would your family be okay? No, I don't mean emotionally. Those wounds never really heal. I mean financially. Could they afford to pay the mortgage and stay in that house that you worked so hard for? Could your spouse take time to breathe, to grieve, without having to worry about having to replace your income and pay all those bills? What about sending your kids to college? Would your family be okay financially? That's the question that life insurance answers. And yet, most people I talk to either don't have it, don't have enough of it, or don't have any idea what they do have. Which one of those are you? My name is Jason Landrew. I'm a farmer's insurance agent here in San Antonio, Texas. And today, you and I are going to have the difficult conversation that most people put off way too long. Life insurance isn't about dying. It's about what kind of life you leave behind for the ones that you love. Look, here's the thing. Nobody likes to talk about life insurance. Nobody wants to talk about life insurance. And I get it. Nobody wants to contemplate their own mortality. So we put it off. I'll deal with it later. I'm too young. I have life insurance at work. Hear those excuses all the time. Here's what I've learned. It's not that people don't care about protecting their family. It's just that no one ever made it simple for them. Life insurance feels complicated. It feels like something you need a finance degree or a translator to understand. And let's be honest, the insurance industry hasn't exactly gone out of their way to make life insurance feel approachable. That's why I'm here. I spent 32 years in the restaurant business. Not in the boardroom, not behind a desk, but on the floor, busting my ass, managing people, taking care of guests. I was building something from scratch and hoping and praying that nothing went sideways. I know what it feels like to have everything on the line. Now take a second and think about the people that depend on you. Your spouse, your kids, maybe you have aging parents like I do. People that count on you to show up, not just emotionally, but financially. And now I want you to picture your home, the neighborhood you chose on purpose, the school district that matters to you, the life that you have spent years building piece by piece. And then think about the monthly mortgage payment that makes all that possible. Now, imagine all of that without your income behind it. That's not drama, that's math. The average American family starts to feel financial strain within 3 months of losing a primary earner. 3 months. And yet the average life insurance payout can replace an income for years, sometimes decades. Enough to pay off the mortgage, enough to send the kids to college, enough for your spouse to grieve your loss without simultaneously having to panic apply for jobs. It's not a payout, it's not a death benefit, it's a bridge from the worst day of your family's life to the rest of it. It's too expensive. A healthy 35-year-old can get a solid term life policy for the cost of a couple of fancy coffees a week. Seriously, the number that most people have in their head just isn't a reality. Truth is, we don't know what that actual number is until we look. Most people never look. I have life insurance through work. I'm covered. Maybe, but here's what most people don't realize. That coverage usually ends the day that you leave that job. And it's often only 1 or 2 times your annual salary. Sounds like a lot until you start doing the math about making those mortgage payments for 20 years or paying those 2 kids' college tuitions. Listen, if you have life insurance at work, that's great, keep it. Like a wise man once said, life insurance is like pancakes. You can always stack more on top. I'm young and healthy. I'll get it later. Young and healthy is exactly the time when you should lock in your rate. Life insurance pricing is based on your age and health at the time that you apply. So the longer you wait, the more expensive it gets. And that's assuming that your health stays perfect, which, as we all know, is not guaranteed. The best time for you to get life insurance was 20 years ago. The second best time, today. Look, I'm not trying to scare you into buying something. It's not how I roll. That's not why I do this. I got into this business because I know what it's like to build something, to work hard for it. And I never want someone to lose all that just because they never got around to having this conversation. So here's what I want you to do. Book a call with me today. Don't cost nothing. It takes 30 minutes tops. And at the end of it, you'll know exactly where you stand, what you have, what you need, and exactly how much it's really going to cost. No pressure, no bullshit. Just a real conversation with a real dude who really gives a damn about you and your family's future. There's a calendar link in the description or in the comments, depending on where you're seeing this. Grab a spot on my calendar. I promise you it's worth 30 minutes of your time. Because at the end of the day, it's not about insurance. It's about the peace of mind knowing that your family will be taken care of if you're no longer there to take care of them. So, book a call with me today. Let's cover your assets.